Okay.
No, I feel like, we mentioned technology earlier. So since technology is such a huge thing, it basically links every continent to one another.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to know what other people are saying in order to conduct commerce with these people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, we need to increase the standard of education. Mm-hmm. And then I think with that, we also need to increase the salary to attract better teachers. Mm-hmm. We need to do away with this whole standardized testing thing. Mm-hmm. Because the only thing that's really universal is math. Everything else is culture. Mm-hmm. And so, okay, we're taking the STARS test or this test, whatever, just teach. And then base these teachers' salaries and their raises based upon, the kids when they come in, day one, test them day 30, test them day 60, whatever, and see if they're progressing, then cool.
Okay.
You're doing your job.
Okay.
Not just you get past the STARS with some percentile.
Yeah.
I mean, test them and make them be progressive.
Now,
if you're improving, then cool. If you're not,
now I'm gonna flip this on you. I got a first cousin who came here. She teaches at the schools in Memphis, Tennessee. Do you know they came and tested? Now, she comes from a well-established background. They're all about education. Mm-hmm. She has a unique gift of how to reach kids she can meet them on their level. Here's the deal. The school asked that she be able to, her kids, 60% pass. The school where she at imposed a 75% passing. Mm-hmm. She got a 95% passing. You know what they did? They came and retested school because they said, ain't no way to hell in heaven your kids perform this well because most of your kids in your surroundings are failing miserably. So there's no way you did this. Yeah. They came and retested her kids a month later. Same results. The man said, hold up, something's got to be wrong. Why has something got to be wrong that she is performing, her kids are performing this well? So guess what they did?
They want them in prison.
They did it again. And this time, she could not be around. Right. There are other people, and they still perform at the same level. So here's my thing to the group. Why the hell is she being treated in that manner? Because her kid, now here it is. She was asked to do a job. She excelled exceptionally high at her job, and yet and still she's been treated as if she's a criminal.
Because they want those kids to go to the prisons. And that's why we get involved in politics, get those people out.
First grade.
I mean,
first grade.
Politicians.
She's really, she knows how to.
Politicians that are pushing for this prison pipeline, get them out.
And another issue is, okay, they performed at 95%, right?
95%.
Now, I don't know the makeup of the school. I don't know anything about school. Shout out to your first cousin. Another issue is they're at 95%. Ms. Thompson down the hallway, they at 72%. Mm-hmm. Ms. Jackson over here, they at 63%. Mm-hmm. Everybody is either at the minimal number they need to be or below. She is over the top by landslide. So they're like, hold on, can't be doing something right. Everybody's supposed to be down here. No, everybody ain't supposed to be down here. They're really not. So that's an issue in itself. Mm-hmm. It ain't what she doing wrong. It's, hold on, you know what? Maybe we need to have these other teachers
do what she's doing.
Do what you doing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, I mean, that's just it.
And I think there's a situation where, like, if a teacher's tenured, I could be wrong, if a teacher's tenured, they can't be fired.
In the university system, they cannot be, unless you did some type of illegal act. I know quite a few tenured professors, on the college level. They can't be fired.
See, and that should go away too.
They cannot be fired.
I don't know about that.
But okay.
Because then, if you're tenured and you know that unless I do some criminal stuff,
you occupy a position.
Right. I'm not going anywhere.
No matter what.
But here's the
deal.
Now
you get lazy.
You have some professors that...
You must be tenured. That boy tenured.
You have some professors
That was good.
that are exceptional at what they do.
No, same.
And then you have some that, because they're tenured, they're going to ride the wave
Right,
until
that's
they
what I'm
can
saying.
get to
And that's his
That's
issue.
what I'm saying.
And I understand
So
that.
the whole thing about being tenured, trash that. And you know, if you're doing your job, you can stay. If you're not, you gotta go.
Well, okay. Well,
That's interesting.
well, at the same time, if you do your job, you can stay. If you don't, you got to go. That's within the position, right?
Right.
Right. So, but you're saying that does not apply to the tenured
It don't.
professor,
It's
right?
like,
That's what you're saying.
Once I'm tenured, yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
But that's what
You
you
are, though.
bust your butt for.
But so are you busting? Hold on. Are you busting your butt to become
cheat?
tenured?
No, you
Or because you care?
But in my case, I care. But there are some
Cool. If
who
you-
bust their butt to get tenure,
Right.
Because they know that's when the pressure is on.
Well, then those people need to get
Well,
going.
one thing I will say too. One thing I would say also. Like I said, I know a couple tenured people. I just met another one. At the same time, personally, there's no such thing as job security.
Not in this day and age.
And to a certain extent, if you are tenured,
Job security.
that's job security.
Right.
So if I was in that industry, I think that would be my goal too. However you do it, man, let me get 10 for a mental relief.
Right. If
You know, for mental relief.
Because in everything, in every relationship, you cannot just chill.
But
if
this,
you
but,
do,
right.
you will get replaced.
Now, what I will say, this brother being tenured or this sister, whoever, ain't got nothing to do with Ray not being able to read in second grade.
Well, Ray can't read second grade. That's his mama, his daddy,
Right,
his family,
right.
the school system.
That's my main concern. That's my
The
concern.
school system
And everybody has their own hot
and the
buttons.
political system. So if we know that there's a program which is funneling kids from either inner city or neighborhoods or whatever into prison system,
How do you avoid it?
you vote these people. I'm about to curse. Vote these people out.
Okay, and I'm like, just like I talk about the education system, we believe in the education system more than what it's supposed to stand for. We believe in voting more than voting is even intended for.
But do we vote though? Typically we'll vote in the big election.
That's true.
In your
We
local
do.
joint,
We do vote
don't.
in the big election. We do vote in the big election.
And if we know that this politician is writing the policy that's affecting our kids' education, get him or her the hell out.
But here's the deal.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna give it to you like this.
If you're gonna say money, fuck money, because if I know
We
you're
can
gonna
say that.
No, because you
can say that.
No, wait.
I ain't gonna even go on the money tip. You made me think of something though.
You need money to promote yourself, right?
Yes.
Right. But if I know that you're gonna do a better job than this person,
Right?
fuck it.
That's what we
Then
say.
I'm gonna vote for you.
That's what we say.
But watch this right here.
But if I don't know anything, and every time I turn on TV, because you got a lot of people TV junkies, and all I see is that person over there.
If he sucks ass, he gotta go.
But he don't look like you suck ass until you look good.
But
That's why
the numbers show it though.
money talk.
I get that.
Know that.
But if this community is suffering because of him or her,
Yeah.
get him or her out.
And I would
Wait,
say,
look.
but as I travel, that's the case with a lot of folks.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yes, Tiggy.
Look, no, I ain't chilling because
Hey.
I'm held at a higher standard like you wouldn't believe.
I get
No,
that.
I believe it.
First and only,
A little chocolate, so hey.
I'm held at a higher standard. But here's what I want to tell you about this politician thing.
Uh-huh.
When you start talking about politics,
Mhm.
if you want a person voted out, you know what you got to do? And I ain't even coming on the money tip. You got to have a candidate that's going to energize the people. You can't sit here and say, I want such and such out. Well, who the hell you going to put in? I don't know. You ain't giving me no damn solution. So if you're wanting something, then offer me better.
You have to have a candidate.
Before anybody can sit here and say, oh, I want such and such out. Okay. Well, what are you bringing? What solution are you bringing? What option? See, for me, I got to have somebody that's going to energize the people.
Granted, I agree.
And have some substance to
And
it.
you know what my answer's gonna be, right? what's the word?
Mentality.
Again.
I got you, but
Again.
if that's the case, they all jacked up.
No, but what I'm saying is this. You talk about, give me somebody who's going to do a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Not by choice, but by circumstance. It was
But you're good at it too, man.
Right, but again, it was like, okay, I'll make a movie, people I'm working with, they're bullshitting around, I got tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, I'll do it myself. So if a parent is tired of their kid constantly flunking, seeing kids in the community going to prison or dying because the education system is poor, you can say, you know what, I don't want to, but I have no choice now. Therefore, I'm going to do it.
But that's normally how it goes.
But that's the mentality.
That has some truth
someone
to
has to say, you know what, damn the outside world, it's our kids that are losing. Someone man up or woman up and do something.
But here's what you got to do again. Because you're dealing with all different people from all different backgrounds. You got to have the right person that's going to energize. Let me tell you, in my neighborhood, there was an organization called the 100 Black Men of America.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
These brothers were like-minded. And even though they had multiple different career paths, they came together and said, look here, our kids we're losing them at an alarming rate. So you know what they did? We're going to the Boys and Girls Club. We're going to mentor. We're going into schools because our buddies are the superintendent or our buddies are the administrators. Right. And so we're going to speak to and that's how, it's all about energizing, man.
But what I'm saying is that if you're suffering, if our community is suffering and no one speaks up, someone has to speak up. If you don't, then in a sense you're responsible for your own demise.
You get no disagreement from me on that. But here's the deal.
And so I want to be a part of history. I want to be a part of change. I want to continue the legacy that our ancestors and those before us were already creating.